Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the Metatron speaking, and this is my 100th video. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching so many videos. Thank you so much for your time. It is because of you that I managed to make so many videos, because I have an audience of a community, someone who wants to listen to me talk, and particularly talking about medieval things and video games and occasionally language. So lately I've been thinking about this specific video, this special video, and I've been thinking about, like, what should I talk about? And then I thought to myself, I've been watching a few videos by other YouTubers, and some of which were really interesting. Others were like, hello, it's my 100th video, yay, and then that was the end of the video. But I thought to myself, no, you deserve more than that. I need to make a video that can be entertaining, interesting, and perhaps we can learn something from it. So by now I think you must have noticed that I am rather obsessed with helmets. I mean, I might as well admit it now. I'm also obsessed with armor, but I'm not going to admit that in this video. So for now, just the helmets part, because perhaps you didn't notice that one. So yeah, I thought to myself, I'll talk about helmets. And then I was thinking, like, what helmets should I talk about? And then it came to me, I want to talk about the most evil looking helmets ever created in history. And when you think about this, I've done a little research, and then when you think about evil-looking helmets, fierce-looking helmets, you normally think of either video games or fantasy films, like The Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, and things like that. But I've been looking through history because I'm more interested in real historical things, and I'll tell you what, holy cricket, what I found was amazing. I mean, some historical helmets that were created, some of which belonging to famous people, were astonishing. I mean, really wicked. So I thought I really need to share this with you, and perhaps you might know already some of these, but again, this is my own personal 10 that I've chosen, and so without further ado, I just want to talk about these helmets. So here they are, the 10 most evil looking helmets ever created, ever. Number 10. The oil-painted sallet. Made by an unknown artist in Germany around the 1500. They were made of iron or steel and canvas, and had a diameter of 23 centimeters side aperture to back, and it weighed around 2.43 kilograms. It had decorations, a large capital N in this case, and 6 pointed yellow stars. Now, we're not really talking about a high-quality helmet. We're talking about munition grade, so cheaper, kind of rougher armor worn by lower classes like men at arms. And painting was rather an inexpensive way of making rough armor look more elaborate than it actually was. Painted helmets also were used as a group identifier in battle, with all members of a fighting unit using one paint scheme. I mean, if I see that in the middle of a battlefield, I'm sorry, but I am running. Don't know about you, but yeah. Number 9. Sallet in the shape of a lion's head. Date circa 1475 to 1480. It was made in Italy. It was made of steel, gilt copper, glass, polychromy and textile. It had a height of almost 30 centimeters and it weighed a little bit over 3 kilos. The pelt of the lion, the Nemean lion to be more precise, was the pelt worn as a headdress by the mythological hero of Hercules. So this helmet is the earliest surviving example of Renaissance armor in the antique style, which in Italian you would say all'antica. What I think about this one here is that perhaps the first time I would see someone wearing that, I would laugh. Yeah, I think it would make me laugh. And then probably chop my head off. That doesn't sound pleasant at all. Number 8. The helmet in the form of a sea conch shell. Now, this helmet, originally made in Japan in 1618, was made by an artist by the name of Nagasone Tojiro Mitsumasa. Yeah, that's actually not the full name. The full name is Echizen no Kuniju Mitsumasa, Nagasone Tojiro Saku. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Rather long name. Material used, iron with traces of lacquer and textiles. Now this helmet, this late 16th century helmet, was a warlord and powerful general, and it was one to distinguish themselves amidst uniformly armored footmen and brilliantly attired samurai. It was called a kawari kabuto, or an extraordinary helmet, a masterpiece of metalwork. she sells seashells on the seashore. So that could have meant a helmet. She was a smith. She sells seashells meant, gosh, it's a code. I understand it now. Who's a blacksmith? A woman blacksmith. Whiterun. She sells seashells. It's her. I need to tell everyone. Let's go tell everyone. Number 7. Close helmet with mask and visor, circa 1515. Now, this one was attributed to Coleman Helmschmidt, and it was made in Augsburg, Germany. It was made of steel, embossed, etched and gilt. Now, often helmets fitted with mask-like visors were very popular in German and Austrian fashion around 1510 to 1540, and such helmets were often worn in tournaments. Do you think that one actually is a helmet? Does it comply? I mean, is it part of the... do we need to create a new word for it? Because I could think about it as a linguist. It's not really a helmet to me. It's a helmet. I would just add 2 L's if that's okay. So yeah, it's wonderful helmet. Yeah, that's a helmet. Definitely. Thank you. Yeah. Hello? Yes? Oh, Oxford Dictionary. Yes. Yeah. EHELLMET. Thank you. Alright then. Goodbye, thank you. Goodbye. Yes, cheers. You're right. Thank you. Yes. Bye. What, sorry? You will buy me a dinner? Fantastic. Fish and chips? Yeah, lovely. Alright then. Bye then. Bye. Number 6. The Burgonet of Guidobaldo II della Rovere, Duke of Urbino, Milan, circa 1532 to 1535. Now again we have a helmet with the shape of a face of a monster. On the sides we have wings, the helmet was made of steel, and on top of it we have some kind of a fiend, probably a reptile or some kind of dragon, lying on top of the helmet. That's a fiend. Now, that's wicked. Sorry, mate. You alright? You alright, mate? Nice one. Yeah. Cheers. He just said he was busy this afternoon. Yeah. Number 5. A Savoyard helmet, or Burgonet. Now this was German or Italian, circa 1620. This was heavy, hammered skull made of 2 pieces with a narrow comb, riveted neck protector and plume socket on the back. It had a typical death's head visor with a pointed brim and a side-mounted latch hook. The surface is partially corroded with some original blackening, which I think kind of contributes to a more of a gothic, evil look. Honestly, do you think it's looking at me? Oh wait, I think it's looking at you. Number 4. The Frogmouth Helmet. The Frogmouth Helmet was a type of great helm appearing from around 1400 and lasting into the first quarter of the 16th century. It was used normally during jousting tournaments, and the helmet offered a better degree of protection from lances that had splintered on impact with body armor. The helmet was primarily used by mounted knights. The frogmouth analogy was drawn from the way the ocularium of the helmet, the slit through which the wearer could see, had the appearance of an open mouth of a frog. Now the frogmouth, I know, it's evil looking, whatever you want. I think it looks great. It's gorgeous. I mean, look at it. I like it. It's like probably it's my favorite helmet. I know, I never told you that. Here you are, this is my favorite helmet. How do you like it? I can't wait to make a video about this one. Number 3, the horned helmet. Technically called an armet, it dates from 1511 to 1514. Austrian in origin. The Holy Roman Emperor Maximilian I presented Henry VIII with the armor that included this extraordinary horned helmet in 1514. This helmet was chosen as the symbol of the royal armories in Leeds because of its extraordinary appearance and association with Henry VIII. The rest of Henry VIII's armor no longer survives, and for some time after Henry's death, this helmet was believed to have belonged to his jester or fool, Will Somers, because of its unusual nature. Henry VIII, we need to talk. I know you're dead and everything, but honestly, no, I know you're dead, but so what? Could you please just listen? If you come over tonight after, after midnight, whatever. So you come around 12:45, and as a ghost, because we seriously need to talk about this, because you have a problem. Yeah, I know you didn't make it. I know you didn't make it, but you gave it. But you received it.
Metatron, you must talk to Maximilian.
What?
I said you must talk to Maximilian.
I should talk to William.
Not William. Oh, Maximilian, the one obsessed with fluting.
No, honestly, the last time I talked to him, we had a huge argument because I said that the fluted armor in Dark Souls looked better than his fluted armor.
Really? What a spoiled brat. Holy Roman Emperor of my...
I know, he's a kind of a strange lad. Yeah. I'm perfectly normal instead, talking to ghosts of kings. After I've seen a lot of kings being slaughtered in The Witcher 2, I think it was. But yeah, so beautiful helmet. Number 2, the Maximilian Helmet. Now, Maximilian armor is a kind of German plate armor, which still could be considered as white armor. It belonged or was first made by the Emperor Maximilian I, or at least was made in his style. It's a very grotesque kind of helmet with a grotesque, or rather grim, mask, which gave it kind of an evil look, together with its fluting. Fluting was normally used not only as a decoration of plain steel, but also to deflect the points of blades of the assailants. I needed to put this one. Maximilian Helmet. Yes, I know, I talked about it with the ghost or whatever, don't worry about that. It's I had to do it because of Dark Souls. I mean, it already looked good because I really like the fluting and anything, but But after playing so many hours, well, actually dying for so many hours in Dark Souls, I was like, yes, now this is, Dark Souls equals evil. That game is evil. So I needed to put the helmet of Dark Souls, of the kind of armor that they... Well, yes, I know. The helmet that you wear in Dark Souls is really in between a closed helmet and an armored. But since it's fluted, I think I would still classify it as a Maximilian kind of armor. So here it is, the Maximilian armor and the helmet with them. Well, I like the moustache. I actually don't. But it does look evil. I think all tyrants had moustache. Did they? I don't know if I said something stupid now, but yeah. Maximilian. And finally, number 1, the Japanese samurai horned helmet, also called kabuto in Japanese, is a type of helmet first used by ancient Japanese warriors, and in later period, which became important part of the traditional Japanese armor worn by the samurai class. Now, there are many different kinds of kabuto, as Suji Bachi Kabuto, Hoshi Bachi Kabuto, Hari Bachi Kabuto, Zunari Kabuto, and so many others. But the horned ones with masks are the most evil-looking helmets ever, to my humble opinion. あ、どういたしまして。本当にすごいですね。おめでとうございます。すごいです。I'm just talking to the nothing. Alright then, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please thumb up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Also, if possible, please comment below. Let me know if you agree with my list. It was only my personal list. So if you know any other helmet that you think should have been in this list, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much as always for watching, and remember, the Metatron has spread its wings. Goodbye.
break.